I think that we would all agree that we live in a highly technological age. And because we are confronted Now that wasn't a little prop that I gave someone a quarter to do that. So as a case in point, we're so highly technological that it's sometimes difficult for us to turn off the cell phone, right? So we want to thank this good woman for adding the perfect example to the homily at the perfect time. So we thank you for that. Don't feel embarrassed. So because we live in this highly technological age, we tend to think that everything is complicated, or that if something is good or valuable, it must be complicated, because it is complication that gives value to something. It's natural for us to sometimes conclude that, and yet it is not necessarily true. And today, on the occasion of the wedding of Matt and Daniela, they pay us all a wonderful compliment because they ask us to be a part of this great moment in their lives. They ask us to be witnesses of their marriage. They pay us a compliment by asking us to be a part of this, and they also really do us a great favor, because they give us the opportunity to remind ourselves that not everything in life is complicated, and those things which are good and valuable do not have to be the product of high technology, but rather as part of the nature with which we were created when we were made in God's image and likeness. He has already given to us many means of happiness, even in this world. He has elevated us above all the other orders of creation. And that means that we can do what no other order of creation can do. No animal, no matter how smart that animal may seem, no beauty of nature, no matter how magnificent that may seem to us, no other order of creation has the two great abilities that God has given to you and to me and to all those made in God's image and likeness. It is the power to reason and to think, and the power to love. This is part of our birthright as men and women made in God's image and likeness. And within that, God gives to us the means of great happiness, the knowledge that we are able to attain, the thoughts that we are able to have, and most especially, the love that we are able to express. And then, within that possibility of loving, there is another section, another subset, we might say, of love, which we celebrate today in a special way. It is the unique love that two people give to one another in marriage. There is nothing like it. There is no other love which is exactly the same as the love of a man and woman who give themselves to each other in marriage. And today is the beginning of what we might call the wedding season. I noticed today that we have not had any weddings since January, and this is the first now of many, going all the way into the fall. But even though there are many weddings throughout the world, each one is unique. The marriage today of Daniela and Matt is unique. And why is that? Because first, they are unique individuals. There are no others like them. And so when two unique individuals come together in love, and they form a union, a new identity, the married couple, Matt and Daniela, they form an identity which is unique, of which there is no other in the entire world. For that reason, they give us pause to celebrate the magnificence of the human person and to reflect on the sources of joy we have been given. And so this day, we thank Daniela and Matt for asking us to be a part of this day. And we also use it as a reflection for us, so that in a world of great technology, which brings us many benefits, we may not forget those very basic sources of joy and happiness given to us as a part of our nature. Right now, we will celebrate one of the greatest of all as Matt and Daniela exchange their marriage vows. God bless you.